Hello dreamers, welcome back on my channel. Some updates are coming that could have an important impact on the future of Dreams 2. And after the release of the major Dreams 2 update, it's clear that the team still working hard to improve and expand the project. There are some strong signs, long-awaited improvements, and details that are getting the community talking. In this video we'll take a look at what's happening, what could be coming soon, and why this might be an important moment for Dreams. If you have been following Dreams for a long time, you know updates like this don't happen very often. If you'd like to know more, stay until the end of the video. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you! But let's get back to my comfort zone. This video is also a test, so ideas and suggestions are welcome. But what are the new features I was telling you about? Mainly there are two that I think are the most important. And you can find all these new features on the Procreate website, where the roadmap on Dreams is always updated, and this time there is really something interesting. Important news is that we finally have a first video of how it will be possible to change the opacity outside the scene. This can be changed, as you can see, directly from the movie settings. This option is really very important because it allows us to see clearly what is outside the scene during our work on the timeline. This could be done on Dreams 1 by setting the drawing mode. Remember? It will therefore be a return to the origins, but this option is really too important. Another new feature, also in the compose mode, we can finally invert the drawing. If you have this problem like me, if you want to invert a drawing in this mode, for now you have to do it manually, but obviously being precise is really difficult. A simple but useful option. But finally we see in action one of the filters that I'm sincerely waiting for the most. Let's take the video as an example. You draw a shape with a brush. I think this layer will have to be above all the others for it to work. And as you can see, everything under the drawing is blurred by applying, for example, the blur. And this is a new feature that I can't wait to try, because it can certainly be applied with the other filters too. Did someone say noise? I want to do a test to help you better understand what you could be done. For example, in this scene I want to focus the viewer on the cat by blurring the edges of the scene a bit. But how I can do it? How I can create, for example, a perspective blur similar to Procreate. The only thing I could try to do now is, for example, to duplicate the whole scene. I add a drawing above the two scenes. With the selection tool, select ellipse. I select like this and fill. And fill, OK. And finish drawing. I make sure the drawing is over the entire scene. For now I put in the center. Next step, I apply an alpha mask and see, nothing happened. For this we have to wait for the new update. I'm joking. See if I set a blur filter on the scene below. You see how now the scene above remains without blur inside the ellipse. But now comes the best part, because I go back to the ellipse and here too I add a blur filter. The ellipse fades so that the effect is almost perspective blur. I can add an HSB filter to darken the scene below a bit, to increase the focus in the center. The effect is not bad, but to get there I had to duplicate a scene twice. Here there is no problem, there are few elements, but for more complex sequence, for the moment it would be difficult to add a similar effect. I hope these new features arrive soon, especially this one about the filters. It will be really interesting to use. So come on, Savage team, let's keep making dreams grow. If you missed all the other upcoming news, I recommend you go and catch up one of my latest videos, with all the upcoming updates, such as Quick Shape, which will finally allow us to create precise shapes. Thank you so much for watching and